Christmas and welcome to Idle Chat with the Wait What podcast.
Wasn't a very enthusiastic Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and welcome to
Merry Christmas.
Why don't you do it?
Christmas!
Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it again and put some fucking oomph in it?
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
I can't shout because my daughter's asleep.
Dave, do you want to do it? Show me how it's done.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Okay, that's what we're getting. Okay, there we go. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Christmas.
Reindeers.
Yeah.
Cocaine. I mean, snow.
Snow. For the audio listeners, this makes no sense, but we are showing off our Christmas jumpers to each other on video chat.
Yeah, which Mitch didn't turn up wearing, and he had to go and change. That's fine. So the episode is it's Christmas Eve, but you know, it's fine. It's cool.
Hey,
Is it Christmas? Is it Christmas Eve now? Maybe not. Never know.
Yeah, we're recording this live.
Yeah, we're recording this live.
Live from the Wait What Den.
Yes. No, it's actually October.
It's actually August. It's
we
roasting outside.
It's actually 40 degrees outside.
That
As
is actually a green screen.
As Liam said in a recent episode, up there for thinking, down there for dancing.
This was recorded after the first ever episode.
Yeah, we thought that far ahead.
Yes, it's Christmas Eve.
And if
The
you like to think
madness
ahead-
has ensued for what? Seems forever.
Yeah,
It
we'll
does.
go on with it. It's idle chat. Should we plug the socials and get on with it?
Anyone?
All right. No, what?
No,
It's
we'll
not.
get on with it.
It's not my job on this one. It's Mitch's job. Mitch does all this.
Well,
it's his
Well,
job.
no, he does it at the end, but I guess some point at the beginning, I just say segueing it into a random thing.
There's your segue. There's your segue. There it is. There's your segue.
Well, if you'd like to tell us what to do, you can on our socials at WaitWhatPodTrio on the Twitter, YouTube, the Wait What Podcast, which you are watching this on now. Please
Subscribe.
like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, there's TikTok, the Wait What Podcast.
We don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that right now. I've been so busy, man. I haven't had a chance.
All our idle chats are available on YouTube and also available audio places where you get our normal main episodes of the Wait What Podcast.
All the delicious stuffs.
And as it is Christmas time, we are reverting back to our ways. Back to the ways that we used to do when we first started, where we would react to lists that have themes of whatever time period it is. So here we are.
Time period?
Yeah.
Time period.
Well, yeah, because if it was like Halloween, we do like Halloween fails, and if it was like, you know, the Christmas time, we do Christmas themed episodes and Easter and wrestling pay-per-views. So you know,
The important parts of the calendar
parts.
year.
Exactly. The World
Royal
Cup.
Rumble, World
Yeah.
Cup, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. That's coming up.
Yeah.
In the new year.
Yeah.
Rumble time,
Yeah.
baby.
Are we going to do an episode for that?
Probably.
I don't
But it's
know.
not.
Maybe
But it's not.
maybe an idle chat.
But it's not Rumble time now.
No. It's
Now
Christmas
it is
time.
Christmas. Yes, it's actually Christmas. It's actually Christmas Eve. So you know,
Yes.
it's look forward to your day off tomorrow if you've got one.
Well,
if you haven't,
get wrecked. If you've already been off work for like a week, fuck you.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't go too heavy on the drinking tomorrow. Spice
No,
it out.
do it.
You got
Start drinking
You got
right
food.
now. Drink all night, all morning. Wake up, and when you wake up, fucking ruin Christmas. Punch the
Depends on
turkey. Punch the turkey. Boot the presents.
Put Nan in
It
the
depends.
oven.
It really depends when you're eating. If you're having an early Christmas dinner, you can start drinking early. But if you've got a late
Now,
one,
right
man,
now.
you wanna take it easy.
Yeah, you don't want to be throwing up before dinner.
Exactly.
Well, make
crying out
space.
at dinner, or
Make
being
space.
pissed at dinner. Being pissed at dinner is like is rough.
I don't think
it's
I don't think I've ever
It is
been
rough.
pissed at Christmas ever.
I have definitely been. Well, I've definitely been pissed at Christmas. I've definitely
No.
been pissed while eating my Christmas dinner. Yeah, it is
No.
rough. You definitely don't feel like eating.
Yeah, you don't want to eat.
Yeah. That's when you do something else though. Christmas snow.
Hey, it's snowing. It's snowing at the table.
That's right. Up there for thinking, down there for okay. We'll move on.
Well,
so,
it's actually up there, and then
we have found a list from a great website known as BuzzFeed, which tells you all of
credible
Christmas-
source.
where people can do submissions on their lives, and this is Christmas related, so we're looking at Christmas horror stories.
We love a good horror story.
We do love
Christmas,
good horror stories.
first dates, pooping.
Exactly. So I don't know who wants to go first. We'll just see how it goes.
I'll go first. As
Go on
I
then.
always tend to.
Go on then, Elf.
Oh, okay. I am singing. I'm in my room and I'm singing. So this one is I was opening presents with my then boyfriend in front of his huge religious family. We had been together for some time and we all thought he was going to propose to me. They all waited with bated breath while I opened the tiny envelope from him that he had put a lot of thought into. The envelope contained a gift certificate for laser mole removal. Never once had I expressed any interest in this. I couldn't decide whether to cry or laugh. We broke up shortly thereafter.
Mole.
That's
Mole. Mole.
What? Where's
What
that
mole?
mole?
Where's that great big horrible mole? Should really get out of your system. No, it's okay. Honestly, mole, great big bloody mole. Maybe
rough.
he thinks moles are connected to Satan.
Because of his huge religious family.
Well, it depends what religion they are, whether they think it's real or not.
Apparently, his family were hoping they were getting engaged.
Well, he weren't getting engaged with a mole on her fucking head by the sounds of it. He's like, you want a ring? That has to go.
It's me or the mole.
It's funny, isn't it? Because, they get old enough and they don't believe in Santa, but... Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
saying.
Santa goes up with Jesus and leprechauns and
Fairies, unicorns.
Yeah, flying spaghetti monsters.
And being able to afford gas and heating.
That is rough. I mean, surely the guy would have, if he was going to propose, would have let his family know that was what's going to happen.
Yeah, you would have thought.
I probably would have caught hands if I did something like that.
Yeah, definitely from your family.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's ruthless, mate. In front of his
He put a lot of thought into this. What can I
get her? What can I get her? You know what? Maybe I should get something for me. That fucking mole is really getting on my nerves.
It needs to go.
It's time to go.
All right, well, I got one. So, after my parents got divorced, they took us on the typical middle-class, I'm sorry, we just separated vacation. The four of us, mum, dad, me, and the sibling, don't know why they didn't say brother or sister, went to Disney World for Christmas. Mum and dad fought the whole time. And then dad lost 3-year-old sibling in the park. Sibling was missing for a good 20 minutes. And I think the only reason mum didn't murder dad was because we needed the extra body to search for the missing sibling. Fast forward 25 years, and dad now takes his new family to Disney World for Christmas. Meanwhile, mum, sibling, and I have never been back.
I mean, 20 minutes ain't that long.
20 minutes is a long time to not know where your kid is. I would disagree.
Long time for a 3-year-old to be missing.
Yeah.
especially in a park like Disney.
Well, that 3-year-old's probably having the time of their life, not being funny.
Well, it depends.
Who says that the 3-year-old was lost? Maybe the dad did it just for banter.
I'll teach her to fucking say that I was nonce.
Wait a minute.
Well, you know more about this story than we do.
So wait, you want to call me a bad father? I'll show you fucking bad father.
Yeah, exactly.
One up each other.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a bad experience.
I mean, I can't relate. I have neither been to Disney or have a broken home, so not a flex. I'm just saying. That's what they call it. They say it's a broken home.
I've never been to Disney, but I'm from a broken home. So this person's lucky. They got to go to Disney.
See, count yourself lucky.
I've been to Disney, and I'm not from a broken home, so yeah.
Oh, we cover each corner of it. We're all good. So collectively, we can say, grow the fuck up.
I really hope that the dad's, when he took his new family to Disney World, like lost the child again, kind of thing.
I really hope.
What's up with you at Disney World?
I really hope when he turned up, and the same people working there recognise him, like, "Hey, keep an eye on him." He goes in the offices. Yeah, he gets a bit careless around Magic Mountain, Magical Kingdom. Do you reckon when they were looking for the kid, he was just sort of like standing there, beer in one hand, Mickey shaped pretzel
in the other,
Mickey shaped pretzel in the other, just having his best life, and she comes up and goes, "Where's the fucking kid?" He's like, "What kid?"
Oh, with you. No, we have another kid. What?
Since when? I bet his name is like Gerald or something. But I think it's called Jerry. Yeah, it's definitely Gerald.
I can't relate. I can't relate to this typical middle class. I'm sorry, we just separate vacation.
Yeah,
that sounds like a terrible idea.
I ain't middle class anyway.
That sounds like a terrible idea, though. Like, as if you're getting separated, but you still go on holiday with the kids. That's just like asking for trouble.
Give the kids the money you were going to spend on the holiday.
Yeah, or one of you goes on holiday with the kids, or like neither of you go on holiday with the kids.
One of you sits at home in a string vest eating beans out of a can. I don't know.
Getting 6 times laid is what I would do if I was the other one.
Not if you was eating beans from a can. I don't think that's a good look.
No, but you know, depends how much money you got, I suppose.
It's definitely an American thing. That there is no middle class. We've just separated holiday to Disneyland. If you're from this country, it's normally Butlins or no holiday. No holiday.
No holiday.
But parents telling their kids. Parents telling their kids they're breaking up, and the kids are just like, "Woo, we're going Disney World."
So no holiday, just pain, just pain,
just broken homes.
It's just broken homes. Speaking of pain, my dad and uncle got into a physical fight over who would buy my grandfather a new chair. Dad's glasses and my uncle's nose were broken. That's Christmas.
Well, no, that's before Christmas, surely, because they were fighting over who would give him the chair.
Well, it's on the list. So
unless it was actually like physically given them the present, kind of thing. But maybe they both bought it, but they're just like, "No, I want to give it to Dad. No, I don't want to give it to Dad." And then it sounds like his dad won though. I mean, if the dad only lost the glasses.
I'd give him a chair, innit?
Yeah, well, yeah. So, well, let's say maybe that's the thing though. Maybe the dad bought it, and the uncle's trying to snake in, kind of thing, because he hasn't got a gift.
Smacked him in the nose.
Yeah. Can we say this is from both of us, please, bro?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you bought a present? Yeah, I'll put my name on it. Give me half the money then. Bruv. Hands, fists, fisticuffs.
Well, let's say it sounds like the dad won because like he only
had a slap fight. Do you reckon had a slap fight?
It's like that. Everyone, do you reckon family just watched? Just sat back, just going, yeah, they're fighting again.
I reckon that the granddad was just like, someone pass me a drink.
The granddad was wrecking it.
Can I? You know what? You know what I really like now? To sit down is what I'd really like to right now. I just don't have a chair though. If only in some way someone could give me a chair. Not now, Dad. We're scrapping it out.
Just got him in an headlock. I'm fucking my chair. Do you reckon they? Do you reckon it was like a worked fight, or do you reckon it just got out?
If it was worked, then you have to go all out on that one,
Yeah.
like people going through windows and stuff.
Well, I reckon
it was what?
I reckon the glasses were an accident, so the nose was the receipt. The nose is the receipt. He broke his glasses. He went a bit too rough, so he was like, "Right, now come here, hold that." Broken nose.
Line up.
Double count out. No win. I love a good fight at Christmas.
Speaking of fights, one Christmas, my brother and father got into a fight and the cops had to be called. My brother was arrested and spent the next 3 months in jail. Merry Christmas.
Right, 3 months.
Yeah.
What the fuck did he beat the fuck out of him?
Maybe he had a I don't know. Maybe he had a record of a habit of beating people up. His father, in particular.
So arrested and spent the next 3 months in prison. Well, it says jail. Like, isn't jail and prison two different things? There, you like county jails, and then you got prisons. On the jail, unlike the county jails where they hold them before they go to prison.
I thought they could only hold them for like 24 hours.
No, I'm sure. No, that's just in police custody. I'm sure, like if they've been charged but they haven't been sentenced yet, they go to county jail. I'm sure that's what happens.
But if you pay bail, then you can leave jail because it rhymes.
You can pay bail and leave the jail.
If you want to leave jail, gotta pay your bail.
That's definitely some sort of jingle for like a Better Call Saul style fucking ambulance chase in America. There's 100. It'll be on like I don't know on TBS when there's when there's like Wednesday night ice hockey from Kazakhstan or something on. I don't fucking know.
So a jail's a place for people held for
naughty people.
Yeah, so basically minor crimes.
Like beating up your dad on Christmas.
Yeah.
And then prison is if he was to...
And prison is for criminals, hardened criminals.
That do tax evasion.
Yeah.
They're convicted of serious crimes.
Like tax evasion. And money laundering. And the naughties.
The no-nos.
I've got another one from the list. So it says, years ago, I was dating a guy for a few months when Christmas rolled around. So I splurged a bit and got him a GPS to help him find his way. Thoughtful, useful, and not too sentimental. It felt perfect for where the relationship was at the time. And he gave me an MMA magazine that had clearly been read. I do not like MMA, not even a little bit, nor have I ever expressed interest in MMA, not once. He, on the other hand, loved all things MMA. Trying to move on, I politely thanked him, set the magazine down, and refocused on the next gift. It was a DVD with the cellophane wrapper missing. He got a little quiet and then sheepishly volunteered, I got bored, so I watched the movie yesterday. I slowly responded,
wow.
So you got me a magazine because you wanted to read it, and then watched the movie you got me because you were bored. His only response was, well, yeah, I guess so. We broke up a week later.
Wow.
So they broke up on New Year.
I bet he wore tap out t-shirts. I fucking bet you any money. He shopped and wore all the tap out stuff. I bet he had the Venom shorts and he couldn't throw a punch to save his life.
I mean, that is some lazy.
What MMA magazines are there though? Like, is that a thing? More importantly, are magazines still a thing? Do people still buy magazines? Like, I remember buying 442.
Yeah, you can still get magazines.
I remember buying 442, Kerrang, Zoo,
Busty, whatever.
No, that was online. That was online.
Okay.
What's the other one? Top Gear magazine.
The Xbox and PlayStation magazine.
Real geezer stuff. You know what I mean? Like proper geezer stuff. But
so yeah, MMA.
don't think. Oh, no, it's just,
I think there is. I think there's like MMA magazines, there boxing magazines.
Just in general, there's magazines are still a thing. Baffles me. I don't think I've ever seen someone buy a magazine in 10 years.
Yeah, I mean that's just some pretty lazy gift giving, just there kind of thing.
Imagine a magazine. Imagine it was a magazine from like Tesco's or something that has like the Christmas food in it. Imagine that. They're just free. Handing them out like
just wraps it up. You know what? Yeah,
the Argos catalogue.
You told me a fantastic story, Liam, about your missus and like her friends like giving each other terrible gifts.
Oh
like,
yeah,
purpose. That would be fantastic if like you had a thing that did terrible gifts and you just wrapped up a free magazine you get from Tesco and give it to someone. Oh man,
it was like Evil Secret Santa. That's what they did. It was like Evil Secret Santa.
They should do there's like loads of present games like that kind of thing. I've never played one, but theirs
was Evil Secret Santa, and the price limit you had to get the gift from the pound shop.
Yeah, I think if everyone gave me a gift and then you had like the kind of potluck, there was like good gifts in there and there's like shit gifts in there. See what you could get, or you could trade it for stuff. I've heard that one.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it's called though. Anyway,
who's going now? Who's it now? Who's
you?
Bruv, do you hear that? I'm getting the cat just darting in and out of the bedroom because he's getting chased by one of the rabbits because he's a coward. What we got? All right. A few years back, one of my siblings must have ticked my mother off. And with all the stress of the past couple of days, she just snapped and fully pushed the 3-meter Christmas tree over and took a saw to make tiny pieces out of it. True story. And that woman is 5'2". I don't think I've ever pissed my mum off enough for her to just full send the Christmas tree and then proceed to chop it up. So it was a real tree. So she had money.
And a saw. It's just handy. Just handy
well,
saw.
no, to be fair, and it's obviously in America, like they seem to have everything like that to hand. Like if I've got a toolkit, but it's got like no tools in it. It's just got like Stanleys and a few Stanleys, a
hammer and a
hacksaw.
screwdriver.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, but
not a proper saw straight down a tree.
And a ratchet screwdriver. That's about it. I don't really do the DIYs. You should see the state of the fucking wall up there. Awful. That's why I sit this way, not that way. Shambles, mate. Yeah, I don't. My mum would just beat the fuck out of me. She'd probably hit me with the tree.
Why would you go to all that effort to cut the tree down into little pieces?
Must have literally just gone full send and snapped.
I mean, the amount of time it would have taken was it a 3-foot tree? You say? Because that must take some time to cut a 3-foot tree into small bits by hand.
Yeah, I mean, if it's I don't know, because some of those real trees are a little bit spindly. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If it's a real thick bitch, then yeah. But if it's spindly.
Depends on where they got it from.
True. I mean, if it was one of the ones from Tesco, it looked like shit. Just saying. Just custom Tesco, asshole. Club card prices and all that. No.
Let's just hope no one from Tesco listens to this then.
Let's hope that anyone just listens to this.
True, it's Christmas Eve.
Stop. Well, if there's anyone listening who is just deciding to wrap their presents now, don't worry, because I would have just finished wrapping mine yesterday.
Please leave a comment below if you are listening and you are wrapping your presents. Let us know that you could be joining Liam.
Let us know what shit presents you got if you're watching this.
You know what? We'll have to. It's not a bad idea. Maybe we should do one where it's like the shittest presents and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's no any shit presents.
Yeah, what shit presents?
If you're watching this on YouTube in February, then let us know what shit presents you got on Christmas. Or if you're listening to this like on the audio version, let us know on our socials at WaitWhatPodTrio. What shit presents do you get?
Plug.
There you go.
Socks don't count either as a shit present.
Listen, socks are a sick present, mate. It means you ain't got to buy shit.
Exactly. Socks are useful.
So you're getting older, mate. Someone gives you a pair of socks, you're like, fuck yes, man. I ain't got to go and buy no more socks. Yeah, boy. And if you don't get a Lynx Africa set, then that's it. Christmas is ruined.
Right, anyways, moving on.
Moving swiftly on.
When I was a toddler, we were supposed to go to Savannah to visit my mum's family for the Christmas. My dad said he couldn't go because he lost his wallet. It turned out that some prostitutes he had slept with took his money, identification cards, and all the cocaine he had been carrying. We ended up going to Georgia without him. Unsurprisingly, my parents are not together anymore, and I'm estranged from my father.
Hey, yo.
I gotta look this one up.
There is, okay.
Toddler, he said.
So there's so much to unpack here. So, one, you remember this as a toddler. That's impressive. So he couldn't go because he lost
Also
his
impressive
wallet.
that she knew what. Well, I'm guessing it's a she.
It's such a shit.
She knew what cocaine was when she was a toddler.
Well, this might have been told. This might have been told in hindsight, kind of thing, when they were older.
More the point is, like, you couldn't go to see his mum, her mum's, like, his wife's family, because he lost his wallet. Like, really? That's the excuse you went with.
Well, maybe if you're crossing states and stuff like that, you might need your ID cards. Maybe.
I've got a passport. Got anything else to prove it?
No, I don't think many Americans don't. Yeah, because obviously America's so fucking huge that you can.
Oh, why? Yeah, no, sorry. I know why. They don't have passports because they have freedom.
I don't think passports go onto a plane.
Why do you want to go anywhere other than America?
I don't need a passport to be free.
Freedom is free,
America.
Oh, but no, that escalated quickly. I mean, I'd like to know the story of how they found out about the prostitutes and.
I want to know how much cocaine there was, because she says all of the cocaine he was carrying, all of the cocaine he was carrying implies there was a considerable amount.
Yes.
Like, we talking like a couple of baggies, or are we talking enough to make it snow? Is it
Merry
a white?
Christmas.
Would it have been a white Christmas? No.
Was it been a very Merry Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas snow.
Why did he take all his money, his ID, and his cocaine to the prostitutes? He would have known he was going to get ripped off. He's a silly goose.
Them prostitutes had a white Christmas.
They had a Christmas on him.
Yeah. I've never done cocaine, so I couldn't relate.
I am too poor to do cocaine. So
same reason.
Same.
Cocaine's a rich person's drug. Okay, this lot are clearly middle class. We don't get that. We can't afford that. We can barely afford.
Don't condone that sort of stuff.
Oh, I don't give a shit. It doesn't affect me. Do what you want.
Oh no, if you want to do drugs, then
you want to waste your money on cocaine, then waste your money, because you ain't going to be eating. You're just going to be chatting shit for several hours. Well, to be fair, we chat shit for several hours anyway, without cocaine. Imagine if we did it with. God. Oh, I think my head would implode. We got another one.
Have you got another one?
Yeah, I got another one. I mean, it wouldn't be the Wait What podcast if we didn't have a shitting one. So here we go.
Oh, here we go. It's poop time.
So I went drinking with some buddies on the 23rd, and then I went to midnight mass on the 24th. Now, I'd like to know if that means that they kind of went out drinking and then like midnight.
So he turned up to a mass as a sinner.
Yeah. Well, no, I imagine it's the next day, because normally midnight mass is the before Christmas.
Yeah. The midnight mass is the midnight on the 24th, isn't it?
Yeah, I've only ever gone to midnight mass completely hammered, so
I'm not allowed in.
Yeah. But anyway, this guy says things were going swimmingly, but then it hits me. I got the bubble guts 10 minutes in. My gut forced me to let out a silent fart, but the CBD, which stands for not CBD, SBD, which stands for silent but deadly. Did you just flip off the rabbit?
Carry on. He's misbehaving. Carry on.
I said, give it to you, but you gave it the beast.
Yeah, he's misbehaving.
Sorry, audio listeners.
Yeah, he's misbehaving.
That's a TikTok. That was great. Oh man. Anyway,
he's misbehaving. Sorry. Carry on.
This SBD, which stands for Silent But Deadly, had the power to melt candles, but luckily I got away with it since it was crowded and a baby was near. Then my gut wanted to make an encore, so I made a butt-clenching walk to the church bathrooms, which happened to be only one male and one female unit. The men's was occupied, so I ran to the women's and just about kicked the door open. Then it happened. When I looked back to see the damage, there was no toilet paper. So I tore my skivvies off and wiped my ass with those.
Oh, God.
I waited outside by my parents' car in the freezing cold with no jacket for another hour or so until the mass ended, since my pants had poo splatter on them. My parents laughed their asses off the entire way home.
Jesus Christ. You seeing this?
Yeah.
I don't know why she's giving it to me because the cat's in the same room and he will just chase him. So I can't put him down because he will chase the cat.
What does he's gonna go for you?
He will.
Sorry, audio listeners. The rabbit is about to attack Liam.
Just go over to YouTube and watch the rabbit.
We're good. He's sitting down now. We're good.
Yeah, check out in March.
We're good.
Cool.
We're good.
So what do you think of the story?
I don't know. I was trying to get killed. I mean, I love it. I mean, it's a good thing he weren't going commando.
Yeah, they're very good.
See, Trudeau? See?
See?
This is why you wear underwear, because he had something to wipe with. I mean, I wouldn't go to underwear first. I'd go sock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have gone without socks. But then,
wait. And then rinse the sock out from underneath the sink and then go again.
Oh, turn it inside out.
Yeah. Turn it inside out, back to front.
Yeah. Whip it round to dry it off. You'll be fine.
Put it under hand dryer.
Yeah, that works.
No, that does not work.
Yeah, it does.
Mr. Socko.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, the guy went out drinking and then proceeded to have to wait for his parents to get back to the car after midnight mass. So
they sing songs, don't they, at midnight? Well, carols at midnight mass.
Yes.
Do you reckon he was joining in while he was standing by the car?
Do you reckon he was joining in while he was shitting himself?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they sang Christmas drillings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought just checking. Just checking. All right, how about this one? My grandmother went out to the garage.
Say it like the Americans do.
A garage to smoke after Christmas dinner. Smoke.
Yeah.
And intentionally slammed her arm in the car door, breaking her wrist in the process. Why?
What?
She wanted to see if her pain medication was working. Needless to say, her experiment caused us to spend the rest of Christmas in the emergency room. If she didn't hold her phone up, look into the phone and go, "My name is Beryl and this is Jackass," and then slam it in her arm.
I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
Yeah, I'm Beryl. Welcome to Jackass. This is the door wrist smash. I mean, it's impressive to slam a car door and break your wrist on the first try. It's impressive.
I can understand if you're on pain medication, then maybe you'd think that you couldn't feel any pain, so then you try that.
You just like pinch yourself or
build it up. Don't start at the wrist.
Also, have you ever had like you feel like it's numb? Like, if you ever any work, like, have you ever had to have anything numbed bar your mouth?
Yeah.
So when you feel it, you're poking it, you can't feel it. Yeah, I've done it before. Yeah, I've done it before. I've got like a need, like my hand. I've dislocated the two, my middle finger and my ring finger before, and they had to basically put them back. And they injected it all around there. And I couldn't feel it afterwards when I got home. I sat there with a needle just fucking poking it because I couldn't feel it. I just wanted to see what would happen. I poked it. And, what? I don't fucking know. Trying to tell a story here, bruv. Well, as I was saying, I was stabbing it because I didn't know what was. It's fucking chaos in here, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I've got the cat running in back and forth. I'm handed a rabbit. He tried to kill me.
That was given the V's.
Yeah, I was handed a rabbit that was told to fuck off. And then it's just I don't know what's going on here, man. It's just
like Christmas.
It's just like Christmas. Now you have made an appearance on the podcast. Welcome.
No.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
And that's going on YouTube and all.
No, please don't.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where his fucking mouse is. See, we're doing this. See what I've got to put. I think that's a good of a time as any, actually, to be fair, because it's not going to get any better than that, is it?
Christmas horror stories.
I'm having a fucking horror story right now.
Oh, man.
Tigger, go and have a word with your mother. I don't know what's wrong.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Everyone but me, apparently, at this current moment.
God bless us, everyone.
Everyone, yes.
Thank you for listening, guys. You can find all previous idle chats on all podcasting platforms. You can find all other episodes of the podcast on all podcasting platforms as well. You can find them on Twitter at WaitWhatPodTrio, and you can also find clips on the TikTok with the name the Wait What Podcast.
There it is.
I've got it.
There it is.
Thank you, and hope you all have a good Christmas. Unless you're listening to this in March, then fuck you.
Okay.
Watching it in March.
Merry Christmas, you bastards.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Filthy animals.
Christmas gum fingers.
Bang, bang.